Yes, Peter Christian Hessing again. I just wanted to briefly continue talking about building this multitask system um, that will be able to protect against nuclear warfare, nuclear, chemical, and biological warfare, and also protect against global warming, help us to have more water from drought, and also to build on energy. Now, I'm an inventor. I got a patent on this type of system here. And I just want to go to my map again. There. As I said, this system was an anti-nuclear system. It's not a nuclear system. It was a system that could actually receive or pick up. It's like an expanding missile or an expanding drone. If you can imagine a drone, you can actually expand it. And if you had missiles coming out of Russia here, you could actually pick them up here. We really have to seek peace with the Russians. We really need to negotiate with them this 24/7 system. So if you had missiles coming here, we could pick them up. We could actually send them back, there to Russia. Missiles coming from here into Europe towards the Allies, NATO Allies, they could pick them up here and actually send them back there. So every country in the world would want to have this system. I also actually got a patent on this flexible agricultural farming system that you can put in the oceans, a flexible mobile system you can put in the oceans, and this can be used to protect against like submarine warfare, chemical and biological warfare, and stopping small bombs, because our threat is really, I think, more from small bombs that people will put in the ocean. You could have it in the ocean here, and you could also use it to do a whole lot of multitask purposes, picking up excess water from global warming, around all these places around America. If you had it here in New York where you had sand, you could take up excess water there. You could also use it to desalinate water for areas like California. You could also use it, what we really want to do is to use it to take out the gases and the pollution out of the air. I think this would be one of our greatest inventions, by having a system that can actually take out the pollution out of the air, because we're having, thousands of millions of cubic feet of gases that from coal and from oil, from coal and from auto and from all the pollution that goes into all the chemicals. And this system would be a multitask system that can protect against a nuclear war, against submarines and people, terrorism and so forth. And all these countries would want to have a system like that, a multitask system. In America we could make millions of it, and thousands of units of it, and sell it to every country in the world. America, Canada would buy some of it. You have a lot of jobs. South America, even Jamaica here, Haiti. It's a system that you can produce food with it. You could also use it when you drill for oil. If you have places drilling for oil, you'd attach it to. You can drill for oil with it in the ocean here, and use it to take the water from the rising sea levels out of the water. And as I said, I think one of our greatest accomplishments would be to be able to use this multitask system to actually basically suck the pollution out of the air. So it's a very a system we got a patent on already, a high multi-task agricultural production system of producing food and using it for energy. You could have it here in South America. We have it here in Africa, in the Mediterranean, in Europe, Asia, there, all these countries. All these countries will want to have a system that can protect them against nuclear war. It's also a system that the United Nations could use as a peaceful 24/7 system to protect against nuclear, chemical, biological weapons of mass destruction. Australia, all these countries want to have it, so you will be able to mass produce this multitask system, because it will be designed to do all these things: prevent against nuclear warfare, and again, also help with global warming, taking gases out of the air, removing the excess water from the rising sea levels, whether it's in Africa or up in Japan here. So it's a multitask system that can do all that. It's a peaceful system. That we can have a part of what I said. We need a 24/7 round-the-clock system there. That will be monitored by the United Nations to prevent against nuclear war and to prevent against chemical, biological war, lasers, help to prevent against storms and hurricanes, rising sea levels from global war, actually sucking the water, the car pollution out of it, because that, I think, will be one of our greatest inventions, actually to take out of the air all that pollution. So we need to really negotiate with the Russians and the Chinese and the North Koreans and the Arab countries there in the Middle East to make peace. And we can actually make the world a better place, as God intended to. As Jesus says, well, we have Jesus came here to save the world and bring all Christians and Muslims together. I have a new book coming out, which is entitled 24/7 Round the Clock Inspection to Save the World from Nuclear War, which you'll soon be able to get also. And I do have some CDs, some music also. I have some gospel music, God and Jesus Save Us, and Ask God for Everlasting Life. And also I have a very popular CD which was in Billboard, Miss America Hearts, and President of Reggae Rap Hip Hop. So all of these I hope to get out in a few months, and you'll be able to get them. So give your hearts and life to Jesus. Let us work to save the world and get the Russians and the Chinese and the North Koreans, whoever becomes our next president here in America, will be able to negotiate, I would say, global zero, getting rid of all the nuclear weapons, down to zero, ending poverty in America and the world. Thank you. God bless. Peter Christian Hessing. Peace and love. Give your heart and life to Jesus.